Have you ever been swimming and held your breath too long? And you break the surface, and that first hit of air, your lungs can't get enough. It's like if you could keep inhaling, you would. That's how it felt when we bought this house. It was like we broke the surface, and we could take a breath. Hi, how are you?
I'm so glad you could join us.
The work I'm doing with the Lighthouse Collective was really born out of gratitude for working with a community land trust and becoming a homeowner through one. It led me to want to serve on behalf of the mission, which is creating affordable housing solutions in a very destabilizing market. What a community land trust does is it clears the pathway for you to enter home ownership. This is 100% my home. If something happens to me, I will be able to pass this home on to my children who will be able to afford it because the community land trust guarantees that this land will not be volatile with the market. I have not looked in this in way too long. I had a major personal transformation in my family in 2021, which led me to being a first-time single parent of 3 young children. She's so tiny. I felt very vulnerable, left with pajamas, the change that we had in our ashtray, and a 17-year-old Ford Explorer, and decided that anything that was built or that was made could be done again in a safe way. Oh, I found all 3. It's wild how fast time goes. Owning a home is something that I always wanted, but it never was an option. There's absolutely no way that as a single mom who doesn't receive any type of child support, I thought there's no way my income won't account for it. And that's when I started to learn about what community land trusts are and how they create opportunities for people who are in situations just like me.
This is Grounded Solution Network's U.S. map of community land trusts and shared equity entities. And 15 years ago, the map would have looked a lot more sparse. We support over 330 shared equity members and partners across the U.S. Shared equity is an umbrella term for a different number of affordable housing models like community land trusts. Shared equity models are unique because they simultaneously support the homeowner and the community at large, and to build wealth over time for future generations. Implementation of this model can often be complicated. That's where Grounded Solutions comes in.
The Lighthouse Beloved Community Land Trust is the largest landowner in the city of Lynchburg. We own 90 acres of land, and we don't want to be another developer that's just going to create inventory for the market to do what it wants to do. When we recognized the barriers that we were going to deal with locally, we needed Grounded Solutions to sort of guide us. They embraced sharing their resources so abundantly. Without Grounded Solutions, we wouldn't have what we have today. There would be no community land trust in Lynchburg.
Not only are there kind of 2 different sides of Lynchburg, there's multiple layers. There are the beautiful houses that aren't used year-round, that are multi-million-dollar properties. And we have people who are living in abject poverty, where people cannot get access to homes with insulation or safe drinking water. And so you have this picture of a community that has so much room to come together, but is trying really firmly to hold intact the barriers that have kept everyone separate for far too long. And what we're trying to do is create a pathway of equity for all of Lynchburg to participate in, especially those who've been traditionally marginalized or pushed aside. Oh, this is nice back here. This is amazing. This area is beautiful. The view is incredible. In my mind, I knew it'd be large, but this is really, really large.
Yep, we intend to build hundreds and hundreds of homes here. We can turn it into a beautiful community where people can thrive with sidewalks and street lights and pump tracks and walking trails.
That's so exciting. That is so exciting.
Where you live matters, and housing has a direct impact on your health. Everything from the neighborhood you live in, the access to green spaces, access to health clinics, access to fresh foods. The quality of your home also matters if it's well kept. Community land trusts support all of these aspects. It's not just a home, it's a healthy community.
All right, you're doing the table. Reese, you got meat?
Yes.
Arrow, you got cheese?
Yeah.
Hop up, put these on the table.
I just say measure with your heart.
Measure with your heart. So one thing that's non-negotiable in our house is that you'll get in trouble if you try to eat dinner away from the family, because everybody wants to hear how you're doing.
What was your rose and thorn of the day?
My rose and thorn? I found pictures from when you guys were babies that I haven't seen in a long time. I was so proud of how big you all had gotten. What's yours, Reese? Rose, thorn?
Well, I think my rose was that it was raining. I was really happy that it was raining today.
Yeah?
And probably just getting to hang out and see friends.
Every day feels like the best day. But the first time we felt that was the day that we moved in. Cheers, Team Bowman. A community land trust allows equal equity and access across the board. Nobody has to win or lose in a sustainable community. We can all win equally.